Charles has COVID. Prince William's out of the country, and now there are great fears for our gracious Majesty the Queen. But there are bigger problems for that. But what are they? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London today. Hope you're all keeping well, fine and dandy. Lovely to see you. Go on, give us a wave, yes. This rather serious story, in fact, is quite sad actually, because as we know, we'd like firstly to wish and send our very good wishes to His Royal Highness Prince Charles, battling COVID for the second time. I can tell you an update of what we know at this particular time is that things are okay. You know, he doesn't have very strong symptoms. As I say, this is the second time. The first time, he had very mild symptoms also. And of course, the Duchess of Cornwall, who was with him when sadly he decided or sadly got COVID again, she seems fine. It's odd, isn't it? This terrible pandemic that we have, that, you know, two people could be in the same room, one gets it, one doesn't. But there are bigger problems now for the palace, and rather serious problems. So let me explain. The bigger problems now really relate to the former royal known as His Royal Highness Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, and the former royal known as His Royal Highness Prince Harry. They are four of the two, should we say, councillors of state. Now let me explain just how serious this is, because Buckingham Palace are looking into ways to have them removed from this particular list. And these are the reasons why, and it's really serious when you think about it, because they could be called upon to sign official documents in the absence of Prince Charles and of course our gracious Majesty the Queen. With Prince William also out of the country, as I say, that leaves another person unable to take on these royal and very official duties. They are rather serious. These are documents, as they say. Now what's interesting to note is that they were looking into this way back in January. So technically what this means is that they will officially be removed from these duties. So Prince Harry will never be called upon to take up any sort of official royal duties. What I mean by that is not just waving on a balcony, but to really serious royal duties. So this is how significant it is. So where are they actually at with it now? According to those good sources, right now there are too many things, as one can imagine, evolving over these particular situations in the last 24 hours to truly get to grips with it. Obviously, with His Royal Highness Prince Andrew, however that case comes out would be significant in itself, whether he would remain as a councillor of the state. But for Prince Harry, that really is a very tricky situation, because he could be the one that simply is removed, because obviously he doesn't want to undertake any royal duties. So they would then look to realign and replace someone like that in his place. Choices are the people are Her Royal Highness Princess Anne and of course Prince Edward. But then again, you know, they are undertaking these sort of duties, and they are really serious duties. I can't really explain that enough. These are the official papers that come through to Her Majesty the Queen. You may have seen that in the official red boxes from the government. So, you know, you really do have to have a grip on these. Now, Prince Charles, of course, has undergone all of that training for many years, as has His Royal Highness Prince William. Prince Andrew, Prince Harry, no, they wouldn't have an idea what to do or how to agree or not to agree, whether they should sign or not. So you can see how significant this is. Moving forward, as I say, this is something of a bit of a breaking news story, and as soon as I know more about the councillors of state, then simply you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.